You got fired. Let go.
I was already getting a little bit apprehensive with Epic.
Obviously, Epic pays well.
But I got in the meeting. I was like, look, guys, I'm not sorry for doing that. And I'm not going to be.
It's crazy that they can like sit you down and be like, yo, shut the fuck up.
I'm not someone who gets sensitive.
This is going to be the absolute best thing that has ever happened to Aussie. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Arab, along with my co-host, Edwin. And today we had to bring back on a friend of the show, a sacred artifact of Australian culture, an avid kangaroo eater.
Yep.
Aussie Antics, known for his couples Minecraft Let's Plays.
Yep, definitely.
Aussie averages 7,000 viewers on Twitch with highs up to 40K. But
jeez,
don't be mistaken, it wasn't easy getting here. A few months ago, Aussie got fired from his job. Professionally casting competitive Fortnite fired for calling a kid a loser.
Yep.
While off the job, something would prove to be... Wait. Fuck.
You can redo it. I can't redo it, bro. I don't give a fuck. I try on YouTube, bro. Fucking do it.
No, I don't give a fuck. Should I redo it? Okay. No. I'm not going to redo it. I'm not going to do it.
Fuck it. All right, that's the tone already. We've set the tone out the gate. It's all one take. Everything you hear, there's no cuts in this.
Something that would prove to be the best thing that ever happened to his career. NRG fucking Aussie. Welcome.
Hey, thank you, man. That's actually crazy.
Welcome back.
Like, thank Edwin. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. It still feels strange to hear that. The NRG thing hasn't really sunk in yet. I think it will, like, when it gets closer and closer to me moving, like when it's like, holy shit, like I'm actually like packing to move to LA, that's when it'll really sink in. Where right now, like, it's crazy, but it's been in talks for a little bit now, and yeah, it's sunk in a bit, but nowhere near enough. Every time someone says it, I still get like, oh shit, that's me.
I see what you did. I see what you did. You were in the hoodie.
Yeah.
I
was like, maybe they'll be a bit nice to me. Maybe they won't roast me as hard if I wear some merch, eh? I wear the merch all the time, man. I'm not even kidding. I think I actually got made fun of in my most recent video because I wore it 2 videos in a row. Someone was like, yo, bro, get a different hoodie. And I was like, fucking my bad, dude. Like,
I have like 7 of that shirt. And I wear it everywhere.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy. It's the best bet. So I do.
Yeah, and you know, I used to wear fucking yours all the time, but do you know what happened to yours? Did I tell you?
You messaged me like, bro, I need one because I love this shirt. Like, it makes me feel so confident, but I think I just ruined it. And I was like, what? Did you like throw up on it or something? Like, it was pretty bad, apparently.
Dude. It was like, yes,
no,
Edwin, yes,
no,
yes. It was that
oh my god,
night,
what
bro.
a night, what a night.
It was that night.
It sounded like it.
Yeah, I had to throw up, and I didn't want to dirty the. I was by myself. Okay, I'm not gonna tell the whole story, but I was by myself in the bathroom, and I had to throw up, and I couldn't turn. Okay, I physically couldn't move. So I was like, all right.
This is sounding great, but you not explaining is making it so much worse. I feel like the shit that I'm picturing is just crazy.
I either had the option to throw up all over the floor and we'd have to clean it up and it would suck, or I had the option to catch it all on my shirt.
To sacrifice my shirt. So here I am wearing the content machine merch, like showing some love, and then Arab's like, yeah, you know how your shirt? I just fucking threw up all over it.
It was so sad because it was my favorite shirt. You know what sucks? Because like the other 2 times that I've vividly remember losing some of my favorite things are, dude, when I cut my shin open, okay?
Yep.
And I was like fucking 12, and blood fell all over my favorite socks. And my mom said we couldn't wash them. I had to throw them out. So like that happened too. Like, what's up with these? You know, it's always your favorite fucking thing.
Maybe you're just reckless, bro. I don't know. I don't end up regularly throwing up on my shit and just bleeding all over my clothes.
Not only that, you don't end up not having the ability to fucking move.
Yeah, exactly. How could you just not physically move?
Hey, buddy, you're moving to LA, so who knows what you're gonna end up being doing over there.
True. Hey, I was actually gonna ask you about that. How does that work as far as like them moving you there? Like, do you get like a work visa? Like, how does that work?
Yeah. So that's gonna be the plan. So part of the whole negotiation was they were gonna organize my work visa, and then that makes my wife's visa way easier as well, because like once I have one, it's like a dependency kind of thing. It's super easy. And just going through a big company, they have way more grounds to be like, look, we are the company. You know, we have a job for them. He's coming over and working that job. It's way easier than trying to get it on your own, saying I'm gonna get a job, or like, here's the company I'm working for, and they kind of write you a letter. So they're handling all that for me.
Especially
so yeah, it should be
Australia.
no major dramas. Yeah.
Australia's fucking crazy right now.
It is, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. We're just in like heavy lockdown, like heavy lockdown.
Oh,
like it was.
No way.
I've described it as military enforced lockdown because it actually was. Like, people weren't listening to the lockdown laws enough where they've now got the like actual full blown like army like patrolling and shit, like making sure that people aren't out. And so it got pretty full on. So it was because like cases went from like, you know, during like even its peak here, we were getting like 50, 100 cases a day, like, you know, nothing insane at all. And then it went up to like 12, 1500, which compared to, you know, some of you guys, not even that ridiculous, but Australia's like kind of just went into massive lockdown. So
I don't look at those numbers.
So well, the problem is because since we were doing so well during the whole process, no one wanted to get vaccinated because it was like, oh, cool, we're handling it. We're only getting like 50 cases. We're all fine. The world's going to go back to normal. So then when it kicked off, now no one's vaccinated and it's really, So I don't think that's going to affect too much. Honestly, the US don't seem too brutal about going over to you guys because you guys seem to be just
a little bit crazy.
You just yeah, there's definitely a little bit with Cali, we'll see, but coming back will be the biggest issue. But I'm planning on being in LA for like, you know, it's gonna be like at least a year or two. Yeah, like
you don't just move continents, bro. It doesn't matter.
I'll eventually miss family. It's going to be a few years at least. My plan is to go there for at least like 2-3 years is kind of the plan for me. And then I am going to want to probably come back with family and stuff. Like, I don't know, man. I'm old as shit. I'm looking to have kids in a few years and stuff. I don't want to.
You're going to have your kids in the US. And let me tell you why. Because you're going to have both citizenships.
Yeah. Dual citizenship is pretty sick. That is pretty cool.
That's why you're gonna have your kids in the U.S. So
just smart
I'm guaranteeing from right now, and I'm putting this on the internet forever, that you are gonna be here at least until you have your first fucking 2 kids.
Okay. All right. We'll see. I mean, so a lot of people don't realize I've been to Cali before as well. Like, so when I was younger during like high school, the way our school year works is our summer's obviously at the end of the year, different to you guys. We only get a 6-week break, but that's still like our big break. It's like 10 weeks on, 2 weeks off. You do that 3 times. And then the last one, you get a 6-week break. I would work during most of the year and then I would fly over to Cali for like 6 weeks. I did that when I was 16, 17 and 18 because that's our big break before college or university. Yeah, I would go for like 4 months. So I've been to Cali a few times. A lot.
You don't just fucking move like for a year. Continent.
Yeah, true. I just went because it was just fun. When it was like I had family friends there, so I was like, look, all I gotta do is get my ticket there, and then like they'll let me stay with them, and like it was just way cheaper that way. I would like make money like just friggin' cleaning people's pools, like doing lawns and shit, because like back here that's basically what I would do. I would just do jobs for rich people, and that was kind of it. So I would go over there and I'd do that for 4 months, just kind of get by and then come back. It was sick. So
now you're one
everyone's like, oh, LA is crazy, and you're going from a real peaceful spot in like, because I live in the mountains here, it's relaxing. I'm like, yeah, but I know what I'm getting into. Like, I'm down for some excitement and some fun. Like, I'm only gonna get this opportunity once. I'm not gonna just be like, nah, I want to stay in my like reclusive like little hole and then just waste it. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna experience it properly. I'm excited.
For sure. That's sick.
Yeah, bro. Nobody moves a continent for 1 year. Like, my thing is, we move into this house and I don't even want to move just to not move my setup. But like, I want a new place.
Fan. I'm not taking my stuff. I'm selling everything here and I'm getting new stuff over there. So I'm not dealing with that pressure. I'm not dealing with that hassle. I mean, Australia, for example, like even just PCs and stuff, Australia is just so terrible for that. Like, it's not just the conversion rate. It's actually like prices of everything here. It's more economic to sell it here and then just buy other stuff over there rather than trying to travel with it. Because it's a big trip too. They charge you so much.
Would you sell it? Or if your plan is to come back in 2 years, why not just keep it all? And like,
well, that's because then I got to put it in storage and stuff. So I think like we're still kind of looking at the exact, like, we're looking at like the exact specifics of that. Like, everyone's been asking what I'm doing in my house. Like, I've obviously been doing a bunch to this house. Like, I've got the direct internet line and stuff. I'm probably going to rent it out. I don't want to sell it, just because, it's a beautiful house and I know it. So I'm just going to, I'll come back to it later if I do. And if not, it's just an investment forever. So I could leave stuff, but it's not like I don't have like a family or friend to rent it to where it's going to be like them moving in.
You already have the blacklight and shit set up so you can see what the new tenants were doing when you come back.
Exactly. Yeah, that sounds fun. That's what I want to do. You're talking about you moving, right? You guys have got some motivation to move. I'm sure, surely on some kind of with someone you've talked about whatever the hell's been happening with your place.
What do you mean?
Just going crazy.
Wait, did you see what happened the other day?
Hey, have you had a chance to talk to anyone about that? Holy, that was insane. Like, my mods were putting in the mod chat and I was like, what? And I was like, listening, I was like, man, this is crazy. And then I kind of like just tuned out towards the end and someone was like, bro, did you hear the last part? And I was like, I went back and I was like, bro, what are your neighbors? It was like, wasn't like, I didn't kill Bobby, you did or some shit.
Scotty,
I was like,
Scotty,
he goes, I didn't kill Scotty, you did.
I would be gone. Like, that's it. Like, within like a day, I am out.
I was shaking.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But it wasn't even like, I'm not really phased by much. I really am not, right? I've seen bombs. Like, I've literally been playing basketball in Lebanon during the war back in 2005, 2006. And we would hear fireworks thinking it's fireworks. And my mom would come running down like, yo, Israel is bombing us, Like, I've been there. Crazy. It's nothing really phases me. But this phased me because, dude, our neighborhood all the like the houses are nice, whatever. They're not crazy. They're not like wow houses. That's not how it is here in Florida. Like for the price.
Nice enough, though.
Yeah. They're nice enough. In Florida, houses I realize are much more expensive than Georgia. Like the house that we have right here in Georgia, what I'm used to, it would be 3-4 times the size that it is here for the same price. So like the house is considered small, at least like what I'm used to. But they're nice houses on the outside, right? It's a regular house, whatever. Yeah. But our neighbor, his house is like engulfed in trees. Like it's like,
that's
and he's got like a broken down pickup truck, but he also has a really nice car. And and you can always
trap house, baby.
And you can always hear the TV blasting from throughout the whole night. So when I go to the gym at 2 a.m. or whatever, I can hear fully whatever he's watching. So and he's a drug dealer. We know he's a drug dealer. Like that's the
okay. Here I'm trying to figure out. I'm like the nice car, and then you're like, no, we know.
Not only that, but I sleep on the fucking window.
Oh no.
That's next to his house. It's not a 2-floor house. I'm literally there. So like that's why it scared me. Like if I was in a different room on a different floor, it could be whatever, you know. But like,
man,
dude,
and you slept through some shit. Your sleep streams have conditioned you too. Like I've seen you sleep through like hours and shit. So like clearly, like damn, if you're waking up, there's something going crazy.
You know my sleep streams. You know I still get PTSD from knocking noises.
Oh really?
Because on my sleep stream.
Nah. It's fucked up. You say that because you were giving Omi for getting PTSD for getting swatted 10 times.
We laughed about it the other day.
Wait, this someone's got swatted 10 times?
Yeah. We got a homie that got swatted 1,000,000 times, and he was talking about how like whenever a door knocks, like his heart just goes crazy.
I just crack jokes to him. I didn't give him shit. I mean, I crack jokes to him. You know me.
You did.
Yeah, but I wouldn't care if you crack jokes to me about this. My point is,
shit.
Like when somebody knocks, I like my fucking because there was $100 noise when I was doing the sleep stream, and it was a knocking noise. Yeah. And it fucking
that shit messes you up too. It messes you up. Like I've been watching videos for where it has that, where it has like it goes from one ear to the other and shit. And it always like everyone gets got by
exactly. It. Yeah. And people didn't realize. Like people thought I was faking when that would happen. But anyways, yeah. So we're just fucking listening. We're just chatting, and we start hearing them yelling. And he's standing on the passenger seat of his car, of the neighbor of his friend's car, and he's yelling at him. And he goes, "Get out of here!" I got there before Edwin got there. I heard it all. He goes, there was a little before. He goes, "He was my best friend. I would never do anything like that. Like, how are you gonna blame me? Get out of here!" And like Edwin got here to this point, he goes like, "Get out of here! I didn't kill Scotty. You killed Scotty. Scotty was my best friend." And I was like, "What the fuck, chat? I think we just caught a murder." And Edwin comes in. Like, straight up. Edwin comes into my room, and he goes, "Oh yeah, that's just regular Florida shit." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, because you've been there for a while, haven't you, Evan? You've like grown up in Florida, right?
I was born in Nicaragua and I lived there till I was like 6, and then we moved here. Okay. And so I've been in Florida for forever. And and like the thing is, like I caught more of the conversation than I filmed just because it didn't dawn on me to film like that quickly. Like I went to go check to see if the door was locked just in case or whatever. And while I was there, I was like, damn, I'm getting great audio right here. So I fucking opened the I opened the door and I opened the door and I look out and I see this dude yelling into a car and this and that. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And so I
without
filmed
the light, I'm guessing. Just
So I filmed some of it, and you know, dude, like in Florida, bro, especially with dudes like that, like you can tell he's a drug dealer. Like, you know, I've bought from him several times. And
I was gonna have that phone. You're like, we know he's a drug dealer. I'm like, pretty certain on this one. All right. Like,
yeah. No, but
no, he hasn't. He hasn't bought any from him.
No, I'm kidding. I'm completely kidding. He probably sells mids. But anyway,
he doesn't buy them. I buy them.
True shit. But like I said, in Florida, dude, like the hippie drug dealer yelling, white man that yells at 3 a.m. in the streets is like pretty common, unfortunately.
Well, that's like my concept of Florida a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like Chad was fully telling me, and I thought they were talking shit, and so I looked it up. Like meth gators, like there's literally alligators addicted to meth because it gets into certain water streams and water systems. Yeah, apparently, like, and I was looking at there's like actual documented case there. Like they've done studies where they've tested alligators, and there's like trace elements of meth in their system. I was like, Florida's wild. I was like, okay.
They're the ones that like they're the ones that like don't do regular gator shit. They're the ones that like end up in weird places. And actually, actually, you know what's crazy? I was actually a part of.
I think you're kidding. Where you just totally say like gators just fucking. It's one of those weird gators that just ends up like.
No, like they're the ones where like a gator's like, oh, water, food, like natural habitat. They're like golf course. They're like random place. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing is, what people do is they get the meth gators and they do like underground like cockfighting, but like with gators. And it's pretty cool.
See, this is the part. See, every other like state or country, I would just think I'm getting shit talked here because I do the same in Australia all the time. Like, yeah, man, we totally like have kangaroos. Like, you can ride them like when you're a kid. You find your first one, and like it's like it depends. Like, you grow out of that one. And like, I can get people with that. Like, sometimes I can get people who are just really naive. But like with Florida right now, I'm like, is he?
yeah. I was kidding about the meth gator fighting. I was kidding about that.
Okay, all right, that was a joke.
Yeah,
okay.
but
I mean, I don't know. It looks crazy because obviously a lot of it's genuine. I'm not even kidding this. I'm not even saying this just to like, go for brownie points. Most of my understanding of Florida is a lot of your guys like Duke Squad content and shit. It is just that like full, super chill, crazy lifestyle. Just do shit for fun. Doesn't matter about the consequences. Don't like, it looks super sick, but I don't know how I'd go down there. I don't know. That sounds crazy to me.
Well, so the thing is you're going to LA and everything is consequences. So just be careful.
Yeah. We'll see. I should be all right. I behave myself.
Yeah, they keep a nice eye on you in LA. But yeah, it turns out we showed our other neighbors too, who are like real neighborhood watch kind of people, and they agreed with Edwin. They were like, yeah, it sounds like an overdose. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like they're just blaming each other on who gave them the drugs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like it wasn't a fucking murder.
I mean, if he's never given you guys any issues, I guess.
Dude, you know what the funniest shit is? Like when, dude, and I gotta say, when that happened. I was like, okay, Arab, funny meme. I'll show chat, this and that. I went back to bed. I was playing Pokemon on my fucking Switch, and then Arab comes out. He's like, Edwin, I'm like, what? He's like, come out here. I'm like, for what, dude? He's like, just come out here. I'm like, all right. So I come out. He's like, what do we do? I'm like, what? Nothing, man. He's like, we call the cops. I'm like, no, what? For what? He's like, I don't know. That was like a murder. I was like, dude, listen. I'm like, what most likely happened is he sold them some drugs. Maybe they gave them to somebody and they died on some fentanyl shit or whatever. And I was like,
it does make the most sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As crazy as that is, it makes the most sense.
Yeah. I was like, logical progression of the conversation. I was like, that's what it sounds like happened. And he's like, no, bro, no. He's like, we have to call somebody. It's I called the not 911, but I called like the police station and I told them the situation and they're like, okay. They're like, is your neighbor inside? I'm like, yeah. They're like, okay, well, fucking call us who comes out and rages again.
That's wild. Okay, so it's like even the cops know like this is Florida, like this is Florida. That's total like I'm sorry, we're not coming out for that.
But dude, I felt bad too because I was like at first I was like I didn't believe that Air was actually shook. I thought he was like fucking with me, but like then he actually was. I was like, damn. I was like, fuck yeah, welcome to Florida, baby.
Yeah, you just haven't been here for that long as well. Because like, and this is again another like bit of a tangent. Like I know I can name or point to like 5 or 6 states. Like my stream is begging me to geoguess sort of US. So like, when you said where'd you say you were from before, Aaron? Where were you from before this?
Georgia. It's right above it.
Okay, yeah. See, I got no clue. I could not point to that whatsoever. So I can point to like Florida, California, New York, Texas.
Yeah. Maybe
I
New
think
Mexico.
that's legit. And I'm not even trying to like just do it for the memes. I genuinely like I could maybe take educated guesses on movies, but it's crazy. And so like I don't know, like when you said where you were from before, I don't know like what kind of area that is. I've got no clue. All I really know again from because I've been there for a little bit is like Cali. Like that's pretty much my only concept of America so far.
Do you you fuck with Cali obviously, right?
It's nice. Like so for me, like I don't know. It was at that point where me and especially my wife as well, it's like, look, we've got a few years. This is like such a cool opportunity. Like NRG was willing to sign me without me going, by the way, as well. Like a lot of people think that was like, I had the first meeting and then we were chatting and everything was going crazy. And I was like, this is awesome. We got some really good ideas for content, but it's going to be way easier if you're here. And I'm like, I agree. And it was like, well, like Grady kind of handled like, oh, would you be willing? Like really tentative. And I was like, yes. Like instantly I was like, yes. If the offer's there, if it doesn't make stupid sense financially and everything, yes, I want to go. So it was kind of like, why would I not take this opportunity? Like I've got a few years to really enjoy it before I do want to like, fully settle down with kids and stuff. And this is just never going to happen. So that's the plan.
Let me tell a story about NRG. Can I tell this, Edwin? Can I talk about, like, I feel like it fits here pretty good.
Like the
2 years ago. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways, I'm going to tell it.
Only one way to find out then. Only one way to find out. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think it fits perfectly. Okay. And I kept it because like, I didn't want to put like a bad name on anybody anywhere. But
we're doing it now, baby. Let's go.
No, I'm not putting a bad name. I'm gonna word this really well. So your name's Aussie.
Yep.
My name's Arab.
Yep.
2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
2 years ago, I was in heavy talks with NRG, like almost exactly 2 years ago.
Okay.
Heavy talks with NRG. We were on the phone back and forth, blah blah, and they were like, you know, it was pretty like serious.
Yeah.
And then it came down to one thing, and it was, I have to change my name.
Oofed.
Yeah.
Jeez, I know how big that is to you as well. Like, that's a big deal for you.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big deal for me, but that's a bigger deal for you.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of NRG. NRG didn't care, but they brought it up to the sponsors, right? Because obviously NRG didn't care because they hit me up. You're muted, by the way. You hit mute.
Sorry, that's wild. It's like, okay, well, I'll let you finish.
Yeah. And I like called up Edwin and I called up the homies and I was like, here's a situation, like we've talked everything, blah blah, they've said like I'm good to go, but I'd have to get rid of Arab. And like we talked about, like, well, what is it worth, like, you know, it'll help you grow, whatever, is it worth it? I was like, yeah, I'm not getting rid of Arab, like it's not gonna happen. You know, like I can't do it. And I only had like 100 viewers at the time, 100 something.
That's crazy. Yeah, 'cause in my head, I'm trying to do like them like 2 years ago. Like, damn.
Yeah,
okay.
and I obviously, like, I want it to be known, like it wasn't NRG's fault. You know, they brought me up to their sponsors, what they would have thought, and you know, obviously, like that's how they make money. It's not worth them investing in me, but like, it goes to that point. Like, I'm not complaining about it. I don't care. You know, but it's funny to laugh at. You know, and like I feel like a lot of other creators have been like, holy fuck, like. Yeah, that's because it's racist. I mean, really is what it is. It's not like, I get it. I don't, you know, I'm not like, oh, fuck you guys. I get it. Arabs, there's a way worse, you know, aura around Arab versus Aussie. You have TSM Korean. There's TSM Korean. There's like Liquid Canadian or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's everything, but the name Arab is like.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. See, it's so funny because like the pretty much exactly the way you described that, which is the topic I know you're going to ask about, which is obviously going to be the broadcast and stuff, is exactly how I see it. Like, I got pulled in and it was like still cool with everyone at Epic, fully understand their decision. Like, it wasn't like a personal thing between anyone I work with. It's just as soon as you get to that point as a company and you've got like shareholders, you've got like that's where it loses that like personal element. It goes so much further, like where you just can't control it, you know?
And bro, I fucking love Jamie, Bike Age on NRG. I love Grady. They're fucking homies. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't about that. It was these bigger corporations were worried about, all right, we're putting our money into this, and they have a guy named Arab. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't even the brand or shit I posted that was like the problem. It was the name.
Yeah, because I was like, some of the stuff you do, like I could see that. Like, I could be them being like, look, you gotta just tone it down like a little bit. Like, maybe we're gonna try and. That's crazy because especially here as well. Like in Australia, like we have because I obviously have only been to Cali as well. Like we have a very, very heavy Arab population here, like huge. Like it's just like we have a lot of Mediterranean people, a lot of Asian people, and a lot of Arabic people. So it's like, to me, like that's so weird. I don't think it has that same connotation here. But damn, that's wild. Yeah, no way. And 100 viewers too.
And
that's nuts.
I never like talked about it publicly because I didn't want to want to hurt people.
People can try and take that poorly for sure.
Yeah, and I don't want to cause it. Like, now that we have this platform and I can talk about it in a longer form or whatever, where it like can't. I mean, like it's not going to be. But plus, your name's Aussie, my name's Arab. Like it.
That's
you know,
crazy.
it was like a perfect. It just like fits.
Do you think they would have recruited you if your name was your fellow African American instead?
Yeah, I think they would have.
That's the irony. It's like a joke, but it's like for real.
Bit long though.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, no, because I remember talking
about your fellow African.
Yeah, true.
Bro, and here's the thing. Yeah, go ahead.
You were talking about, because I remember talking to you, because I've gone, it's so funny the parallels too, because you were talking about going from your fellow Arab just to Arab, and I remember you did it, and I was talking to you about how I had the opportunity to go from Aussie Antics to just Aussie, and I still haven't done that. But so now it's all NRG Aussie now, so it's like I'm getting closer and closer to being like, man, because I don't know if you were in the conversation, Edwin. I don't think we had on the last podcast. I could get Twitch Aussie if I want to. No one has it. I could just be twitch.tv/Aussie. It's just because then I don't have it on all the other socials though.
You
like
definitely say carrot on the other ones first.
Dude, that's alpha, though.
Twitter,
that's
I'm not
alpha.
going to though. It's owned by Twitter from Aussie Mortgage Group, which is like a huge financial mortgage broking company here in Australia. I'm like, there is no way I'm getting that off them.
The way I think about it though is that Twitch and all of the other social media, like all the other social media around Twitch are like a funnel. and it all leads to Twitch, and Twitch is like your platform. Like this is like your actual main,
for me especially.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it should be the cleanest, most SEO app you can possibly get. Because I was telling Arab, because he asked me when he had the opportunity to get Arab, he was like questioning whether it would affect his views negatively. I'm like, no, bro. I'm like, that's SEO prime time. That's beautiful. The fact that they'd even give him that is crazy.
Yeah, well, because I remember you, because obviously Arab, your like main thing is like you want to like get it where if like you Google Arab, like you come up, and I think you're at that point now, right? Like,
I'm not anymore.
Really?
Not anymore, because I was for like 2-3 months, and then fucking what's it called? The Israel-Palestine thing happened.
Yeah.
And you know,
how inconsiderate, it seriously,
right? I say that all the time too.
I know you.
I used to be third, bro, and now I'm not on there. But I'm gonna get back up there. I'm gonna get back up there.
Yeah, you got this.
You're inconsiderate, man.
You know, you're second for Aussie.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Damn,
I just went out incognito and I typed Aussie, and you're second.
Shit. Okay, that's crazy.
It's your Twitter. It was my Twitter too. So it's Twitter does the job.
Okay.
So like you could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Like, you're already there.
I've thought about it a few times. I'll look at it as well, because everyone's always like, you can be NRG Antics, and I was like, NRG Aussie Antics is a bit long, so I kind of like have just funneled more into NRG Aussie because it's just cleaner for now. But yeah, maybe. Damn, that's crazy. Huh.
Yeah, bro, it's a scary switch, but it's worth it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man. Like, dude, when people see like, wait, you own the word Aussie? Like, that's
because that's pretty clean. Yeah,
exactly.
Well, funny topic as well. The one thing, like the question, I know I should never say this. Like, you never say the question that annoys you most to your chat, because you know that it's going to go to it. The one that I keep getting is like, so you're going to change your name anymore, bro? You're not Aussie Antics. I'm like, it's a nationality, homie. Like, I'm Australian. Like, I'm an Australian in LA. It doesn't change. Like, I'm not now American. Like, that's just not how this works. Like, I get that all the time. It's like, I'm still going to be Aussie Antics. I'm still Australian. They're like, no, man, you're an American now. I'm like, what? That's not how this works.
Instagram.com/Aussie.
I don't know who has it on Insta. I've never checked Insta.
That would be clean, bro. Oh, it's a verified.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what it was. So if you go to Twitter, like, and they don't do anything with it. That's what pisses me off. Like, they don't like who's getting Aussie mortgage broking. Who is like, Aussie, you know, I want to find a good mortgage broker. Yeah, I want to find a good mortgage broker. Let me find them on Twitter real quick. Like, what is this? 8,000 followers. They get 2 likes on a tweet. Like, it annoys me so. But you know they're never going to give it up, because it's going to be some like 70-year-old lizard. Like, it's some white dude who's just going to not understand the internet or anything. It's like, no,
he's a fucking mortgage group. They don't give a fuck about you.
Like, he'd be like, yeah, okay, easy 3 mil, and it's like, I just don't have that money.
Do you guys want to hear a funny ass story, bro? When I had like a shit at on Twitter, I forget what it was, but it was like when I went by Quick Select, right? So I wanted Quick Select, like I wanted the at, and I looked it up, and it was a mortgage loan company from Australia, actually.
They're just stealing every ad out here. They're just getting all of them.
Dude, so what I did was I figured out the time difference between like where I live and them, and I called them up, and I pretended to be like because it looked like they weren't doing business. It looked like they weren't like super whatever, right? Yeah. It looked like it was like not super legit.
Yeah, and I've never heard of them,
so I called them up, and I was like pretending to be like a media agency manager. I tried getting them to give me the ad.
I'm representing my client.
Yeah. And I pressed their shit, and the dude was like about ready to give it to me, because I was like, yo, like we'll pay you money, like we'll pay you like up to $500 or some shit like that. And the dude was down. But then I think after that happened is when the dude that had @Quick hit me back up, and I was like, all right, fuck this. I was like, I'm getting @Quick. So,
wait, do you have @Quick? That is crazy.
I used to. I used to, and here's what happened. Like, so I had @Quick for a long time, actually, and so Quick Select, Quick, whatever. So we have a friend that Twitter doesn't like, right? He isn't very liked by Twitter, and he came over and he logged on to our Wi-Fi. Well, one day we all wake up and all of us got murked.
Everybody that had ever connected to our internet.
Yeah. Like homies that came over that connected to our Wi-Fi. Followers. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so they IP banned everybody, right? So we had to get Cope, the homies from Cope. They helped us get our Twitters.
To Cope,
yeah,
GG.
Shout out Cope GG.
That is wild.
So we had to get them to help get our Twitters back, right? And at the time, I was like really like, dude, like I had Quick on Twitter. I wanted Quick on Instagram, and I was gonna get that too. But then when that happened, Arab was like, "It's time." I was
it's
like,
a sign,
what?
bro. It's a sign.
Because I have
rebrand.
Well, no, we got it back.
Yeah, but listen. So I have at EDWN on Instagram, like a 4-letter EDWN, right?
Clean, yeah.
So then Arab was like, bro, he's like, it's time for the rebrand. And I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, that's tough. So then it's funny because the same day that we got banned on Twitter, I got partnered on Twitch. And then they let me change my name on Twitch. I saw
this. I remember seeing this.
Yeah.
I remember this day. Yeah, that's crazy.
They let me change my name on Twitch.
It's a sign, bro. That's it.
They actually gave me EDWN, right?
That's
but here's the kicker, and this is what really sealed the deal. When they banned me on Twitter, they unbanned us eventually. They gave everyone their accounts back, but I got unbanned last. And I was like, so it took like a few extra days. So they contacted us and they're like, yo, you're gonna get your account back. We can't give you that quick. And I was like,
that's me like, oh no, that sucks. You guys are terrible. You've treated me so poorly. I mean, but there is an alternative. Like I would settle for EDWN.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't give me that either because it was a 4-letter. So they gave me EDWIIN. But it wasn't that bad.
He switched everything. Now his Twitch is Edwin. He'll get that eventually.
That's clean. Yeah, that's good though. Yeah, that's clean. Nice. Yeah, it's
sign,
crazy
bro.
how much goes into it. Yeah, because I off the bat just got Aussie Antics on everything because it was just obviously
fucked
like
though, dude. Twitter's verified.
Yeah,
Instagram is verified.
You're
not getting that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You have to hire a hitman to go fucking.
Dude, well, that's why like I don't need like I don't care that much about Insta and stuff. Like it's good to have them all, but I don't know. We'll see.
It's probably a smarter move to just stay like you are. You're right, because you have it everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally clean across the board everywhere, and it's also very searchable. As much as like Aussie's clean, as long as you're relevant, like Aussie Antics, that comes up straight away every time.
That'll stay. Like they know, like YouTube and shit know. Like you search up your fellow Arab, it's still me. I have it in my tags and shit.
Yeah.
So,
I did notice that as well. Yeah, because that's just like what my automatic search is. If I'm checking one of your videos, that's just what I always typed in. It would always come up, so it just show it.
Exactly.
That's
so it's
crazy.
Like so you could like that stays. The SEO's smart, bro. SEO's smart.
Yeah.
Aussie. Huh? We've obviously we're fucking around. This year's second time on the podcast. We're just, homies just chilling, vibing. You've had a crazy year. You got fired. Let go.
Okay.
From Epic Games. From Epic Games because while not even clocked in, while you were doing your own thing on your own stream, not even on the Fortnite game broadcast, you called a kid who was a loser. You call him a loser for landing. So anyone that's watching from outside that knows of Aussie, etc., but doesn't know, in Fortnite, you can, let's say the finals tournament, there's 6 games, etc. A lot of the times what'll happen is whoever's in first place by the last game, somebody who is in last place, who's going to make no money, who is doing nothing with their life, will try to land on them, on that person on the same spot and try to kill them when it isn't how, like, just to ruin their game, just to be like, whatever. It's like imagine like fucking Cristiano Ronaldo's about to score a goal and fucking 10 dudes just come running at him to just slide tackle him. Like that's really like all, there's no consequence, whatever, you're last place, you have nothing to fucking do. That's basically what happened, and Aussie called the kid who did that a loser because he ruined the kid. He lost him thousands of dollars.
Yeah, and a lot of people again at the time as well. Like it's all been done, and honestly, like the community definitely had my back on that one. I was like, I wonder which way this would go. People always get a bit funny with like using your platform for negativity, all that. But people also like I try to explain it. Like Luna, the person as well. He's the first pro I ever met. So like when I had like 50 viewers, I got my first casting opportunity. It was a tiny little LAN event. It wasn't even a LAN event. It was 5 players who placed really well in online qualifiers got to go and play at the NRL Grand Final. It's a sport here. It's like the NFL, but way smaller. It's the grand final. They were there, but the other 95 players were at home. Yeah, rugby. So it wasn't even like an actual proper LAN event, but he was there, took a photo with me, was like super stoked to see me. Like it was crazy because I was like, I had like 50 viewers. Like I just didn't really like, like at that point, I didn't think anyone cared. So like, and then he's like 2-year sub to my channel now as well. Like it wasn't just like, I watch a lot of Fortnite. I watch a lot of scummy shit happen. I usually stay out of it, but this was like, I'm watching one of my earliest and like closer friends in the pro scene get grief, and he's full crying. Like he's straight up on stream just in tears because he's lost so much money. But I would also like, because no one really knows what happened after that, and I do want to use the chance as well to clear. At the time I wasn't saying his name because I felt bad. No. I'm talking about Rivley. I was about to say, no, let me go, because I was talking about Rivley. Rivley was the player who did it, and I ended up reaching out to him, and he was actually super nice kid. he just got peer pressured into it. There was just other people who he was trying to impress in the scene who peer pressured him into it. He felt so terrible. He was so beside himself that like the consequences for me. And I was like, look, bro, like I knew the consequences. Like that's not your fault. I chose to say what I wanted to say. That's not because of you. The fact that you've owned up to it, you've apologized to Luna, you've admitted that you did something wrong and it was super scummy. That's fine for me. At this point, I move on, bro. I'm not going to hold you accountable for it. And now you're a good example of hopefully people not doing in the future. But yeah, it was an interesting situation, but it was one of those ones where people also don't realize behind the scenes leading up to that, I was already getting a little bit apprehensive with Epic. Like it was, they got me into a meeting to be like, look, we've seen your tweets recently. We think, going a bit overboard with the negativity. And I went back and it was mostly around the preseason, right? It was just the fact that I think the preseason is a terrible concept.
It's a useless fucking concept. It sucks.
And
it ruins the game. It ruins the hype.
Yeah.
The new season is on Sunday or some shit. And I don't care.
Preseason.
I don't care. I'm not going to play it.
Yeah.
I don't want to play it. And I would if there wasn't a preseason.
Yeah, so I had that opinion, but it wasn't a crazy opinion. Everyone agreed, but mine was literally I think the tweet they pulled me up one was I said I think the preseason is one of the most terrible ideas Epic has had. I wasn't like you guys suck, you're terrible, you're the worst game developers. It was just like, look, this is my opinion, and it was getting numbers. Like people agree, like you guys need to start paying attention. But they were pulling me up for things like that. I think they pulled me up for like a couple of videos where I was like talking about stuff, and that's where I was already getting along the lines of like, look, love what opportunity I have, love the people at Epic, I love casting, it's something I'm really passionate about, but like I'm not someone who gets censored. Like I'm professional with what I do and what I talk about, and I'm not like you, Arab, but that's because I don't want to say that stuff. But if I want to say something, I'm gonna say it, and no one's gonna stop me. That's why I could have got my job back on the broadcast if I just apologized. But I got in the meeting, I was like, look guys, I'm not sorry for doing that, and I'm not gonna be. I was like, look, that's just the way it is. And I knew once I took that stance, I wasn't gonna get back on the broadcast, which I mean, I wasn't trying to either.
Now obviously Epic pays well. Like I know they pay well.
Yeah.
So like, was that you didn't care? Obviously, like
so for me like I've gone to the point now, my community's backed me massively where like I don't have goals to make a ridiculous amount of money. For me, it was always like just comfortable. The reason why I'm grinding so hard now to secure more money is because like I said, I want to have kids in 2-3 years. Streaming is not the most financially secure job. I want to have like a big egg nest. Like I'm talking passive income investments. Like I want that. So if literally everything goes to shit, I decide I want to become a friggin' Hello Kitty Island adventure streamer with 20 viewers, I'm set. That's the point I want to get to.
Couple.
Yeah, that too as well. Yeah. That's where I want to get to. So for me, I wasn't worried about the money. It was the fact that it's consistent money. It's like every season you're going to have this job, you're going to do this, but it was never even the money. It was just for me, I've been passionate about casting Fortnite, and I think that like I want people to do a good job of it for the players. Like it was always like if I felt like, but then as soon as I found out that they were going to replace me with Reese Hub, it made the whole situation so much better. I was like, that's someone else who I respect, who needs this opportunity arguably more than me financially. He's just lost his job because of COVID and he's been grinding his ass off, and I respect the hell out of him. It was the perfect situation. Yeah, I could go and do my streams, which I know are going to do well. I thought they were going to do well, not this well. Like I knew they were going to be crazy, but not that crazy. You did, apparently.
I predicted it. I literally tweeted. I said,
you did.
This is going to be the absolute best thing that has ever happened to Aussie.
Yeah. I was confident going into the situation that I knew because from seasons of not doing round 4s, like obviously the finals each week, people want to play Fortnite, the grand finals, and then not being able to do EU, because I talked to everybody about doing EU in the past, and I was like, look, I make a lot of content on Comp Fortnite. I don't want any like special treatment, but I wake up at 6 a.m. to be there for the 7 a.m. broadcast for NA. I want to wake up and I want to do a viewing party for EU. And they were like, well, look, the reason why you start only an hour before NA is because, we want to let you sleep in. So if you're going to wake up, you're going to have to wake up and just be there for the pre-show of NA. And I was like, that's not really cool with me either, because now it's like content I want to make as well. Like it's just the steps were getting more and more difficult with where I was trying to go. But when I first started on the broadcast to where I am now, it's completely different. So it's not like they changed the rules. Those were always the rules. I was the one trying to change it. So It was just a situation of got there where this is no longer working for me. I was already considering like, look, this isn't working for me. And then when the whole Luna situation happened, it was like, I'm just definitely not looking back now. Like this is just like, when you talk about signs, I was like, look, I'm just going to go for it.
It's crazy that they can like sit you down and be like, yo, shut the fuck up. You're being too negative. You know what I'm saying? Like that's so crazy. Like about
they're
their
nice
game,
about it, but
they
are nice about it. Yeah.
They're nice, buddy. But you know what I mean? It's like under the table shit,
Yeah. And I feel like, and it's also with me because I've never been overly negative. I feel like I'm very balanced with my criticism and praise. Like if they do something good, like I'm just thinking the most recent example, the inflatable, thought it was a fantastic item, talked about in a video, good development, made a fun, balanced item, good job.
You're killing it.
But then when it's like negative, Yeah, exactly. Then when I make something negative, I when I think it's a bad idea, I say it's a bad idea, and usually it's not just me saying it. Usually the community agrees too. Like that's, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that
you
is
have
how
to.
it is.
That's what your job is. Commentary on YouTube. Like you were the news guy.
Yeah, so I got to be balanced with it. So when it was getting more and more like, look, you need to avoid this topic, I was like, no, like the preseason just came out, right? Like I did a whole video, it dropped today about the blog post, all that. The whole thing for me was really cool, except for two things, the reboot rounds and the preseason. But everything else that was good, I was like, this is fantastic. I'm super excited. I love they're doing this. It's just, that's how it works. So I did say that to them, and they were like, look, you know, it's not too bad. Like keep doing what you're doing, but we're just letting you know that, you know, there's people at Epic who have noticed it and they're not super happy. And I was like,
wait, they messaged you this today?
Okay, what does that mean? No. I've got no contact with them now as far as my content goes. But I did also want to say, because I've said it on stream, I want to say it here as well. Everyone that I've met at Epic and everyone at Epic has still been so nice to me. Like drops, like when the I didn't think I was gonna get drops last season. I just thought, yeah, because they're hard to get these days. I would have thought with the whole broadcast thing, they were like, look, we deemed that you weren't fit to be on the broadcast because of the things you were saying. So why would we let you say them on your stream? But as soon as I made that disassociation, they were like, look, it's a different relationship now. We don't think you're doing anything overly negative for a content creator on our game. It was just, well, you were so closely linked to us. Like we were.
You're like a representative of them.
That was it. Literally, it was like, instead of being more of like a content face, you were literally like a partner of Epic almost. Like we worked with you. So that's what I fully understood. That's why when I went live that morning, because I woke up to the meeting, by the way. People don't realize that. I went to bed being like, man, that sucked. I feel so bad for Luna. Oh well, wake up for NA. I woke up to a message, hey man, as soon as you get up, can you jump in a meeting with us? And I was like, sitting there and I was like, oh yeah, because I didn't even think about it at the time. I did not even think it would have consequences at all. And then I got in the meeting, they're like, yeah, look, we just decided that, you know, for future, we're going to reassess things because it's so close. There's a few people who think that potentially we're going to have to leave you off the broadcast today. And I was like, that's your decision. Like, it's going to be either you decide to not have me on the broadcast today and it's done because the community is going to freak out, or you have me on and we sort it after this. Like those are your choices. They're like, look, we just can't have you on today. And I was like, cool, well, I'm going to go live. And they're like, well, we're not going to tell you how to do what you do, but like that's maybe not going to look great. And I was like, whoa, it's grand finals. I'm not missing it. Like I'm going to either watch it myself or I'm going to cast it. So, and then I went live and the community freaked out and I was like, look guys, I want to make this very clear. I understand where they're coming from. I wasn't just trying to be overly nice. I was like, I genuinely get where they're coming from. They have shareholders, investors, like you said, with the whole NRG thing. Like it was outside of their hands. The people I was talking to, it wasn't their decision. They were like, look, we feel for you. We understand that you're really passionate, someone you cared about, but our hands are tied. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, looks like that's where we are then. I got to part ways. I'll do my thing. You do your thing is how we're going to go.
I love talking to older people, bro.
Now, did you claim unemployment benefits?
Yeah, I mean, like I was thinking, I was like, okay, so like welfare, like, you know, I'm missing out on the Epic money. How's things gonna go? I mean, nah, obviously even that day the community went insane. Like I thought it was gonna get a bit of attention. I didn't think it was gonna go like that. And then this season I was thinking like, okay, last season I was streaming to what, like 4,000 people during viewing parties for big events, like, or for like decent events, maybe like max out around 8-9 for a finals. This season was just insane. It's like now the normal is like 8,000 for just any tournament, and like upwards of, like I said, 40k during EU and NA finals. Like I just did not expect to get backed up that hard. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, bro. It is crazy.
It's just a different style too. I think the people want, like, the Fortnite competitive, like people want to be able to talk, they want to be able to have that interaction, they want it to like have some casting like I do, but just not feel as professional. Because Fortnite Esports isn't like other esports. It's not Valorant, it's not League of Legends, it's just kids are showing up on the day on their PCs, cracked out of their mind, fucking snorting G Fuel and shitting on kids. Like that's what Fortnite is. It's not 10 dudes in a room signing to an auction, you know? Yeah, it is. Like that's what they want. Yeah. So when the drama breaks down, when fucking, you know, Iomzo calls Saf dog shit on Twitter, like people want to hear that side of the game as well. Like I don't know, it's
bro. And I always people come in now that you're killing it, and you know how kids are in Twitch. They'll be like, how's it feel like that Aussie's doing way better than you? I'm like, great. I'm like,
same with me, dude. That always happens every time.
Great. Like
fantastic, bro.
That is my friend, and he's fucking killing it. And then
definitely.
And like the hood watches Aussie now.
Yeah.
Oh, people are always so weird with that too. Like I've gotten a bit of taste of that with OCE recently, because obviously I may not watch OCE as much. 90% of people understand why. Like it's just I'm following competitive Fortnite. EU is the premier region. Like if I have a chance to watch EU over OCE, everyone gets it. Same as OCE pros are leaving to play another region. Like it's OCE, unfortunately, is a small region now. But I was using to try and boost the crap out of Timmy. Like I was hosting Timmy, I was tweeting about Timmy. Like I wanted Timmy to pop off because he's in a similar situation like with Reese, where I see a guy who's working a full-time job. He's a structural engineer. He gets home after a 10-hour shift, doesn't even change, goes live to do some VOD reviews because he loves content. Yeah. And then kids be DMing me like, yo, bro, Timmy's pulling all your viewers now. You're washed. The hood watches Timmy now. I'm like, because I tweeted, dickhead. You found him through me. Like, I'm not claiming his success, but that was a very deliberate thing. Good. Please support Timmy. I love Timmy. I want him to take over OC. I want to go live next season for an OC viewing party for whatever reason, shits and giggles, and Timmy's pulling more viewers. That would make me happier than anything in the world. Like, kids are weird. It's just they're young. They just don't get everything's through competition.
Me, dickhead. That's so funny, bro.
I just, it's so like, I don't know. So yeah, I get that too. I used to have that a lot, like with Collazo, because obviously, like, I feel like you, me, Collazo all kind of had similar trajectories around the same time. Yeah, and then we all started hitting crazy numbers, and it was awesome.
We're all hitting
and then, like,
500K at the same time too, almost.
It was yeah, it was exactly. And then it was, I think you and me, we all went up around that like 3 to 5K subs, like that fucking huge milestone all around the same time. Collazo's doing ridiculous like long streams, pulling like 5-6K subs as well. And someone one time, I think it was after off season, obviously my content drops down. Like it just is. I love it. I chill out. It's great. I went from like 6K subs down to like 3, and it was like, bro, Collazo's like double your subs now, man. Like you're washed. And I'm like, nothing makes me happier than seeing Collazo at 6K subs. Like
good
you can't
people,
compete.
Bro. It's nice seeing good friends in the community kill it.
Exactly.
You know? Like people that deserve it. I always look at it as like, dude, it's like we're the old Lupos and Courages and Nick, you know what I'm saying? Like we're the next them. No, like we're the next them. Like we're building our streamer friend group that's going to be on top in X amount of years. So
and most 100%. Of us started pretty late. Like a lot of us got in on the game pretty late, or at least like started to get traction pretty late. Like not a lot of people, like Fortnite across most people's socials has been progressively on the decline, where like a few people were able to kind of have big jumps up, and it was like we were like 3 of us were kind of the main ones doing it through different style. I think it was like you said, the older crowd wanting a bit more personality in there. It wasn't all just about placing.
We're all different, but similar.
And it's not even in competition. I don't get it. Again, like that was always weird. And when I was doing a bit of coaching content for fun, people were like, yo, bro, like Fresh has got Arab coach, and I'm like, that is fucking sick. Like that video is gonna bang. Dude, people are gonna hear the Arabs doing it's great. And then people are coming to my chat talking shit to me about it. I'm like, that was awesome. That's what I mean. They're
trying to clip your shit, bro. They're trying to clip you.
You know, that was like,
they're trying to get you shit talking.
That was scary for me. A little bit.
It is. It's intense. It's like for me, it was different because people knew me in Fresh's audience because I was already like I was like training him. I was going to his house. Like I was kind of like mini assistant / friend dude who was there on stream a lot. So like people knew me. Where you were coming as a complete stranger.
If he didn't place and it was
if he didn't place and it's 100% his fault, everyone's blaming you. Like no doubt. If he misses every shot that tournament,
he plays
like an absolute bot. He did. If he played terrible, you're still getting blamed regardless. You could have given him the best coaching ever.
I still think I could have gotten him to second place. There was that one mountain game, and he was stacked, and I forgot to tell him to pay attention to the zone and not fight kids. And I let him fight some kid. He killed him, and he died in the storm. And I felt so. In my head, I was like,
still,
fuck.
fifth was nuts though. Again, that was huge, but
boomed.
That was crazy. That's why, like, I hate it. When you make similar content. That's what's annoying. Especially same with viewing pies as well, because viewing pies is such an interesting topic of like content where I see it very similar to like with customs back in the day or fashion shows, wherever, where everyone just assumes you're doing it for the views because people can pull good views on it. Where I'm like, I hope at this point, from having watched like fucking tens of thousands of hours of Fortnite, it might be apparent by this point that I just enjoy it. I'm one of the lucky people who just loves watching Fortnite. I can just do it and vibe with my chat for 12 hours.
Also, people I always tell people too, like when they compare viewing pairs, like they're different.
Yeah, everyone has a different style to it.
Yours is like partly like casty kind of.
Yeah, of
course.
Like
you still cast. Mine is like
I'll
crack jokes. I'll shit talk the players while they're. But
you go all out.
Yeah, I always tell them like whenever, because I watch you when I'm fucking chilling, but you never shut the fuck up. Like I shut the fuck up. Like ours are different. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking the whole time. Like, and I felt bad about that at the start. Sometimes kids would come and be like, bro, shut the fuck up. The players, the players are trying to talk, and I'm like, that's where I had to get to that realization where I'm like, look, I'm making my own content. As long as the pro players are okay with me, like maybe watching their game but talking shit over the top of it, and I'm not giving them the full spotlight, which most of them are fine. Then I was like, I don't have a problem with this. If you guys want it to be straight up, like, what's the gameplay? Then like either bring up your own Twitch theater link or like hit up like one of the players. Go watch them. I'm like.
I have a theory as to why actually people enjoy your stream, which is I think that what people do. No, definitely not.
That can't fucking copy that. There's no chance it's that. It's not that.
No, I think what they do is that they're playing creative or they're playing Fortnite themselves, and they have you up on a monitor, and they have you like They have the volume up a little bit, and when they hear you freak the fuck out, that's when they pay attention.
Yeah,
you know
yeah, it is, because I do it for a long time as well. So like a lot of the times, I'm just talking shit, talking dumb stuff, just like building a community where it's not always that hyped. And I think that's where people got a bit over certain Fortnite content, even when it be the broadcast. Because sometimes, even in a grand final setting, the early and mid game can be fucking boring. I'm sick of you saying that, because I had to do it. I was the guy saying it. I'm sick of saying, oh, they're setting up here for Storm Surge. They need to get a good position. Like, we fucking know. Where I can now just be like, holy shit, look, Zayd's looking handsome as fuck. Like, I can just start talking dumb shit. Like, and people, it just fills those gaps much nicer.
I come into your stream, I talk shit a lot.
Yeah, of course.
It's my guilty pleasure. I do it to you. I do it to Cole. I do it to a lot of people.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
But like, I did come in and I said, or I was talking the other day about how this is the most boring grand finals I've ever watched. And you were saying you're enjoying it. Obviously, you're fucking enjoying it. You had 25K viewers.
Of course.
You know, like, it's hard to not enjoy it. When your numbers are, it's not even the amount of viewers, it's the percentage growth, right? Like, you're like, holy fuck, like, I can't not enjoy this. It's a crazy growth.
It's just dopamine. Exactly, you're like, holy shit, I'm popping off. Yeah.
I love Middle East, and obviously, like, for me, Middle East viewers pop, right? Of course, but I loved watching Middle East because of the way they play. It's psycho high, like, nobody really, they don't even do it smartly. They just go. You know what I'm saying? They just go. And every game it's the same thing. You'll see the same fucking 5 trios just suiciding the height with 1,500 man.
Yeah. And who's the last one up there?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like King of the Hill shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't enjoy NA East or EU. Did you enjoy this last one? Because I feel like everyone fucking didn't. It was so, there was no hype.
I literally, I made a video talking about it recently, and I was like, look, I'm biased because, again, like you said, I'm biased. Like, my stream is popping, content's popping. That is just going to always put a more positive spin on whatever I'm doing or watching. But I will admit that from all the FNs, but also I haven't really watched finals before. I've only ever casted it, so that always makes it a bit different too, because you're with someone else who you're deliberately trying to bring the energy and make it as hyped as possible. So it was different for me. But yes, I can say that from having a huge community perspective, obviously a lot of people coming to my chat being like, this is boring. Why is this so boring? Like, I feel like I should be enjoying it. Yeah, it definitely seemed like this was the least hyped FNCS. And I think, unfortunately, with the format they've just introduced with 12 reboot rounds next season, I think that's going to make it even less so, because reboot rounds are always like the pinnacle.
The most fun to watch.
Yeah. They were. And like, one was like insane, like, holy shit, who wins this one game? And when it was like teams like Zayd, like, it was just a whole community freaked out. 3 was like, damn, this is still really cool. Some regions had 6 because, like, in Asia, Middle East, they all split.
Yeah.
And that was still like, okay, cool. But now that it's 12, 6 on each day, I'm like, that's really kind of too much of a good thing. Like, you are going way too.
I think it'll be a cool format. I think that's like getting rid of the reboot idea, more like just, all right, you got to win to. I like it because I win a game in like every fucking heat.
Exactly, it does. And I get that. It's a battle royale. Victory royale should be worth more. I just think it's scary right now. When I looked at it last night, it's like, you just got to be the top 66 teams that didn't get top 5 either week or top 3 last season, and then you got to win one game. Like,
too much math.
No, okay, so you can be top 66 without even making a finals round. So there's going to be someone in grand finals, I guarantee, from a region where they didn't make a finals round in either of the first 2 weeks. They were just, consistent round 3s, and they win one game in the reboot round in their grand finals. Like, that is a bit interesting. Like,
it's hard to win a game, bro.
Yeah, but like, just
it's
one
hard to win a
game. Like, just you find 2 llamas once, like, in the current. True. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah,
I get what you're
like
saying.
with the format the way it is, get gifted a couple pads and get a couple llamas, and like it does increase your chances a lot.
The reason I like it is because it allows being contested. It allows you to do well.
Epic said that. They're like, we like the fact that it means, yeah, they literally said in the blog post that it was like, we like the idea that, and as teams qualify, it opens up drop spots, which like rewards last minute decision making and change the plans. And I did kind of like that rationale, but we'll see.
I've played 6 FNCSs.
Yeah.
And I qualified for every heat.
Yeah.
Okay. And 4 of them I was contested, and I didn't make grand finals.
Of course you did.
I was a few spots off. Like 3 to 5 spots off, and 2 of them I wasn't, and I made it.
Yeah.
And in those 4 that I didn't make it, I'm pretty sure I won a game of like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah. True.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because
that to that level, I do agree.
So for me, I like that. I think it's cool because it allows. It takes out the RNG factor. All right, you're part of NRG now, right? You get fired. It was the best thing that ever fucking happened to your career. You're fucking booming now, all right? Your YouTube, you're kind of the new Fortnite guy without the piece of shitness to it, like
I've always stayed away from the beef with Fortnite guy, only because like I've kind of like respected the way that he went, because I got to a point where like,
I do too, but I got
to the point where I was starting to make, I was like, do I make, like I was like, look, I like, because that's the thing, my content's never gonna get that like 500,000 milli views on the videos that I do. They're not, unless like Fortnite has a massive blow up like it used to, or World Cup comes back, something like that. But I was like, I'm okay with that, because I got to the point where I was like, do I want to start doing the like, oh my god, Ron called Booger terrible at the game, he hates him, and like go down that route? I did like one video that was a little bit like that, and I was like, that didn't feel right. I was like, even though it did numbers, I didn't like that. I was like, so people have always asked that. Everyone's always done like, oh, you're the guy who killed the Fortnite guy, and I'm like, I think genuinely people just wanted a different kind of content. That's how content is. I was want to deliver a different kind.
What happened to him? What does he do now?
A lot of stuff.
His Kangana team is actually popping off in Apex. They are like they have placed first in the last 2 major Apex Legends tournaments. They won the last ALGS. It was like a $3 million prize pool, and KNG won it. So I think he's gone like, he's gone org route, and he stepped away. Like he doesn't even make the videos on his channel anymore. It's KNG Mark, I think, which is one of the people in his org. He puts the videos up on his channel, and he like does the commentary over them and stuff. So I think he's just stepped away from content entirely.
Hey, good for him, bro. Like whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I never had anything against him.
Dude, winning shit like that makes like your team and your org worth a lot of money intrinsically and literally. You know what I mean?
Insane. And his team was complete underdogs coming into it. Like there was teams like you had TSM's team in there. Yeah, G2s. Like you had the biggest orgs playing in that tournament. You had NRG, G2, TSM, like C9, Liquid. They all had teams in that tournament. Like crazy.
Listen, here's my thing. Even if someone's a piece of shit, like I'll just say they're a piece of shit, but it doesn't mean like that I'm condemning them or whatever. Like he did it and he succeeded. I heavily respect grind, and he was good to me. Like he let me cast, by the way, some of his KD tournaments. He would have me cast them, etc. Like he was good to me. So it wasn't so like that's not why I said that. I was just saying like in general your videos are less piece of shitty, you know?
I'm always trying to keep it more professional.
He was like the drama alert of the Fortnite community almost, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
and people like that content. People want it, otherwise it wouldn't do well.
Sure. And you're
I think yours is more like yours is more like actually like game centric, game focused. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like for people that have a passion for the game.
Yeah, I only ever do, like, people always ask, people DM me being like, oh, did you hear, like, you know, Hen talking shit on the timeline against Chapix? That didn't happen, as an example. I'm like, well, unless it now, like, makes them split as a team or it affects the game in some way, I don't care. That's the line for me.
Okay.
Does it affect the game? If it affects the game, I will talk about it. I won't, like, pick sides or go super into it. But hey, guys, Hen Chapix, there was some few words said on Twitter. It looks like, as a result, Hen Chapix have split. So Janice and Chapix are looking for a new teammate. That's not what happened, by the way, because Hen and Janice just split. Like, they've now got Taysom. But I've always, that's my line. It's like, did it affect the gameplay? Like, Clix was talking shit to Booger on Twitter, cool, but was it because Clix got grief by Booger and now he's done worse in the tournament? Like, that is the dividing line for me. I've never done just beef and drama unless it affects the tournament in some major way, and even then I try to stay really unbiased, because I remember having a chat with Beehive. Actually, Beehive messaged me like 6 months ago. I don't know what it was over. I think it was something where he's like, look, man, just a heads up, like, you're doing your best to make your content real, like, impartial. You're trying not to pick sides, trying to be professional. Pros will start to hate you because you are making content off, like, you know, their whatever, their big misery or their failure or whatever. And I was like, look, dude, like, I know what you mean, but like, I'm pretty close to the pros. I try to do my best. Like, I literally will DM them before I put out a video saying, are they good with the thumbnail? Like, hey man, like, Calc, this is an old ass photo, bro. Are you still good at people using this photo? Because, you know, looking like a kid, you're like a grown ass man now. Like, are you okay? Like, I do that, and I genuinely has not caused any issues. I think the only time I got into any drama with any pro was recently doing a viewing party, and it was with Janice. I think it was Janice, not Chapix, right? I think it was Janice, or maybe it was Chapix. And they were like, look, man, you just called us out on stream saying that our fight was a dumb fight. And he kind of tried to make it a Twitter thing. And I DM'd, I was like, look, bro, like, we don't need to do this, man. Like, I think you've got a misinterpretation. Your chat's probably told you one thing. I said that it was a super aggressive push.
Chats
I was a bit confused why
on Twitch.
Yeah, it happens with you and me. I've had that before. People coming to my chat and be like, Arab's talking shit on you, bro. And I'm like, that's fucking weird. And then I checked the VOD and I'm like, he literally made a very clear joke.
Yeah.
Like, what? So I've never gone into beef with it.
Yeah. Like, it happens all the time. Hate this guy.
Yeah, of course. And then people like freak the fuck out. I'm like, the funniest example for me is with Stretch, right? Stretch and my relationship on Twitter. I find that shit so funny. And obviously, no matter what I tweet, he fucking roasts me to the point where, like, the only time he hasn't was when I was in the hospital. But even recently, I made a tweet about like taking a couple days off because my kidney was fucking up real bad. And he tweeted something on that was real mean. And kids like freaked the fuck out. But we have like, I know it's all jokes. Like, I love Stretch to death. And I've always told Chad, I'm like, look, guys, when he first started doing that was when I was like just gaining popularity on Twitter. you understand when big people ratio their friends, it just brings attention to it. Like that is impressions. Like it just creates attention on it. I'm like, Stretch talking shit on me on every tweet for like the last 6 years, 6 months has helped me tremendously. And like, I know it's fucking jokes, but so many kids are like, yeah, fuck that Stretch guy. He hates you. And I'm like, they just don't get it. They don't get it.
I think that you staying impartial and like being as unbiased as possible is a really good like standard you set for yourself. You know what I mean?
I
like,
do my best.
I think that garners a lot of respect, because I think sometimes being unbiased is hard, you know, and that's why people aren't. And but with that being said, you know, we're talking about NRG, and whenever like somebody joins a team, I was like asking like, do you, like, I know it's new or whatever, it's like something very new obviously, but did they discuss with you like plans of the future, like what they plan on doing with you? Do you feel like you're actually a part of the team, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, so that's actually like, it's a really good question coming into it. So when I met with Grady, one of the main points, the reason why like Grady was paying attention to me especially, was it wasn't just when I was doing Fortnite, it's when I started doing more Apex and Rocket League content as well. So like when there was like the RLCS on, I was doing a viewing party for that, and it was like, damn, again, I was like, shit, I'm pulling like 3, 4, 5K viewers watching Rocket League. Like I'm not a Rocket League content creator. I watched the ALGS like I was just talking about, that was like 3, 4, 5K, and he's like, look, we have all these different teams and these different content creators and players in the different game, but we haven't brought them together under NRG. Like it hasn't felt like, you know, we have the NRG family. We want to bring you in as someone to do that, and that's going to be easier in LA. Like we'd love to have a way like you're in the castle one day, we bring in like Asu's coming in to do like the hot pocket hot seat, and maybe we can get some content where he teaches you how to play Apex for like an hour or some shit.
Asu, so are you sponsored by Intel?
Wait, what? I'll fuck this guy. I was like, bro. And then he was like, they were like, look, and then like, let's say there's a Rocket League tournament on, and you do like the NRG Rocket League viewing party. Like we actually like, you know, maybe we get you like a production team, we'll get some graphics on there and shit, it'll be cool. And like, maybe we can get like, if, you know, one of the NRG guys isn't playing, or at the end of the game, they come to an interview on that stream. So yeah, me and Grady have some big plans to do some other variety content, not just Fortnite, and kind of like bring it all together. And that's why the castle was such a pivotal point, because that's where they bring their pros and content creators to come make content. And he's like, look, we need someone who knows the different games, but also like with your history of interviewing and casting and stuff, you can just talk well with people. And like we just need someone who can just kind of chameleon like that, like just have an interview with a player that maybe you might not know their esport very well, but you can make some content with them. So we've got some pretty sick plans. That's why I'm excited to get to LA. That's why it's only like we're giving it like 3 months and I'm there. It's literally just I wanted to spend Christmas with my family, and then it's all grind from there.
Now when you're there, what's your plan for YouTube content? Are you gonna still do the Fortnite shit?
I think so as well. Like, so I've been looking at other stuff as well. YouTube's been a big topic, because if you guys didn't know as well, like I think you know Arab as well, like I'm signed under Click Management. Like they've got like, you know, like Lachlan, Laserbeam, Fresh, Muselk, like they know YouTube.
We get
YouTube
it.
is
You're
their
Australian.
Platform.
Yeah,
literally you're an Australian content creator, you pull the numbers, you're on Click, like that. They're that good. And it's like I just need to, and they've been talking to me as well, and that's the next step for me, and that's the hardest one as well. Like for me, Twitch has always been real simple. I actually just do what I like, and it's just done really well. I'm lucky with that. YouTube is always different for me, because I can do a 15-hour stream, no problem. I love that shit. YouTube videos are great for me because I've found like my niche and I love doing it. But if you told me I had to make a YouTube video 15 hours and it was going to pull equal number of viewership money, whatever it is, to streaming, I'm picking the stream every time. Like that's just what I enjoy, talking to chat and like streaming. So YouTube's the next big question. Yeah, like that puts me with some crazy opportunities. Like obviously with you branching into IRL content, like I've thought about doing that some stuff. Like I'll do some vlogs when I go over. Like if I'm going to go to like the Thoom house and I meet Daquan Hamlins, as if I'm not going to try and make some content from that. But I don't think it's gonna be my main focus. So we'll see how I transition to YouTube. That is the question mark, is like, do I start doing, you know, content on all these different games? Do I go like a, you know, like an esports, or is it esports talk? What's Jake Lucky's channel?
Yeah, esports talk.
It's esports talk. Yeah. Do I go like that direction and try and start covering other games? Like we'll see. That's the question mark.
I really think you should, bro. I think that's like the next step in your career, because I think that you should just be like known like industry wide as the guy. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
that is
Jake's
literally
already
what
the
Click
guy.
is pushing for. Yeah, Jake's already the guy as well. Yeah.
No. I'm not saying the guy on like that. I'm saying like the dude that does like the casting. You know, like you're the casting guy. Like you're the
like
dude,
there's a
right?
big esport event. Come watch it. Whether it's Rocket League, Apex, Fortnite, like some esports
like
I don't
some,
like
Maven
to do. Like
or Courage JD level, like.
Yeah, legit. And that's what that's kind of literally exactly what Click's been talking about for a while now. But I think for me, I never want to do an esport that has like insane depth and I don't follow and I can't do it justice. Like, let me say I watch fucking Valorant right now. I'm going to be like, he's doing some fucking orb shit in the peak and he's now shooting through it. Like, I'd get it to a basic degree, but I'm not going to have like that in-depth knowledge. So I never want to go too far into esports that I don't follow heavily. So it's always going to be the ones that I really like. We'll see.
You gotta do a casting for the fucking League of Legends shit where they summon the fucking digital dragons. You know what I'm talking about? You ever seen their shit? Dude,
Team fight tactics. Is that what you're talking about?
TFT.
No, wait, is it? No, it's the one where they have like the arena and they have like the fucking crazy digital dragon.
I think that's TFT, but I've never seen like the digital side of things. Yeah.
What do you mean an arena?
They have an arena. They have like an in-person arena, and they have like crazy digital augmented reality shit.
Yes, he's talking about the LCS broadcast.
Oh shit!
They have
is it like
crazy,
Fortnite tried to do that and they had like the tree and stuff, but I feel like it's not the same level.
No, Riot is crazy, bro. Like, imagine we're sitting here, you'll see the dragon go behind me and in front of me, like while we're like,
yeah. See, for me, that's right. Like, I've always said, the Valorant's the one game or the esport that I respect so much. The devs are amazing. The community's on top of it. Like, they recently changed the format of a major because there was like an outcry against it being a bad format on Twitter. Like, that shit to me just like is so sick. But I just don't like the game itself. But man, Riot does it right. Genuinely, I would love to do some work for Riot. And everyone keeps asking like, what's it with casting now? And I'm like, well, if I get the opportunity to cast something big, I'm just sick of online shows.
Riot. Yeah, but still, you've been blacklisted since you called that kid a loser that one time. So
yeah, probably. Have you seen like Counter-Strike cast? Like on the cast, they're like, man, this kid is terrible. It's like, really? Wow, okay, sick. Yeah, Counter-Strike goes fucking crazy with their cast sometimes. Like, and what they say on their own socials is even worse. They'll straight up be like, I have no idea why they're signing this player. He is dog shit. No one likes him. He's always been toxic. He's not going to work with that team. Like, they go in on their own socials too. So that's why Epic's in a weirder precedent. But Epic's always been like that. It's always been like kids and stuff, you know. But I'm just sick of online events, man. Like, I would much rather do a stream, get hyped at the end, cast it up, talk shit, joke around, have the pros come in, have a chat with them, than do online events. I'm only really going to get back into casting, I think, if it's LAN events. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, that's just
makes sense.
There's no reason to do there's no reason to do online casting over streaming. I don't enjoy it as much. It's lost a lot of the hype, and like financially I don't need it now. So I'm just going to wait till LAN events where it'll be more fun.
You were in it only for the money.
Sure.
Yeah,
that's it. Definitely that.
You been working out, bro? Taking care of yourself again? No, not yet.
Nah, I'm sure not yet. Like, that's, well, for me with lockdown, I'm not like, I've got the dumbbells and shit, and I like might smash some shit out. The fact that you were doing like daily workout grinds without an at-home setup, like, I just don't have that kind of motivation. So like, people in watching, I don't know. Like, I worked out 7 days a week for 7 years, but it was all gym. Like, I can't do at-home stuff.
Same. I did that shit too, but and at home was, I could never do it. I could never do at home, and it wasn't until COVID, like, I had to, you know. It was like, all right,
you had no choice.
I'm obese, dude. We look at pictures of me from like when we first started this podcast. I was at like fucking 30 pounds heavier.
When you can see it in people's faces, that's like definitely where it's at.
Crazy in my face.
For me, I'm not happy with how I look, but like, I'm wearing the hoodies, I'm like sitting down, but like, once I start making IRL content, like LA and shit, no, I'm not at the point I was anywhere near like a while ago.
Hard again.
Yeah, I'm definitely going hard. As soon as I can get a gym, I'm going hard for sure.
I love how Eric's like, you've been working out, taking care of yourself. He's like, no, like immediately, no hesitation.
Well, Aussie used to be a personal trainer. He's not gonna fucking lie about it too. Like, he's not gonna lie to himself.
I'm not gonna bullshit. No, I don't pretend. Like, I've been taking care of my health as far as like my kidney fucking up and that whole issue.
What is up with that? What's the situation? Why?
So one of my kidneys, I have a congenital, so a birth defect with the ureter, which is the like kind of the tube that runs from your kidney to your bladder.
English.
So basically, it blocks every so often, and like whenever you get a blockage, usually if people get them in their kidney stones, they get one, they pass it, they're vibing. Mine keeps happening, so I keep getting infections. I get the infection, it swells. I'm just in like excruciating pain, but because it's like an actual physical defect, I've got to wait till it clears itself. The last time I went to the hospital for the like 48 hours was because it just wasn't clearing itself, and it was like getting bad to the point where they were like, look, we can't send you home because if something happens, we're gonna have to just remove the kidney. Like, we're gonna have to straight up remove it, because if it gets infected,
he said, no, motherfucker, I got grand finals, I'm going home.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm on my grinder shit, but it was like, I need to get this. But it was, look, it always passed. I've had it since I was born, but the problem I've had now is they're now flipping that as an excuse to then not operate. It's like, look, you're 27, it hasn't killed you yet, it's probably not going to kill you now because of COVID and lockdown. We got to put you on a massive waiting list. So like, it's taking me 6 weeks to get into the specialist, to meet with them, to book in a surgery. So like, I'm looking at like 2-3 months down the line.
They're removing a kidney?
No, they're gonna do. They think. Well, I still gotta have a meeting with them to know because they did the scans and like that was. They didn't really even tell me what happened with them. They're probably gonna do keyhole. I've done a bunch of research myself. It looks like they'll do a small incision, open it up, fix the valve, like fix the ureter, and then I'm fine. But the other alternative is if it doesn't work, yeah, they remove the kidney. So,
dude, so my question to you is, how the fuck does insurance work in Australia? Do you guys have like?
Whoa. Okay, so we have obviously the public health system. Everyone talks about public health care. Yeah, it's so great. Like, it's awesome. But with COVID right now, it's spread so thin. So, like, when I was in the hospital, like, I wasn't even originally going to tweet anything out about me being in the hospital and stuff, but it was more of a vent thing because I was there for...
Shut up. You wanted your impressions. Shut up.
I was there for 21 hours before I got a bed or a pillow. Straight up, I literally was like, look, I was on, like, the triage. I was in, like, the triage table where you can't even lay down. Like, I'm a tall fucking dude. I'm not comfortable here. I was like, can I...
6'4"?
I'm 6'5". 6'4", basically. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty big as far as like hospital beds go. It's pretty shit. Yeah, so it was like, look, can I? And I literally said, can I lie on the floor? They said no, and I was like, well, you're not giving me a bed. I know with my kidney, I need to straighten myself out. So I laid on the ground, and they actually had to like tell me I'm not allowed to for sanitary reasons, pick me up, whatever. And then the one that killed me, I was like, can I have a pillow? And they were like, no, we don't have any of those. I was like, motherfucker, what? I get it's COVID, but how do you have a pillow shortage? You're a fucking hospital. Like, just give me a pillow. Like, what? I'm not asking for like insane meds, like a pillow. I was like, can you get me a blanket and I can roll it up as like, it was awful. So we don't like, obviously we have private insurance, which is going to get you in quicker, get you in faster. But we also have the public system because I went through the emergency department and it warranted emergency surgery, but then obviously it got better and they didn't do the emergency surgery. Now I'm in a real weird spot because now it's an elective surgery technically, even though it could kill me, but it's not killing me yet. So I'm in a really shitty spot now.
What's an elective surgery mean?
So elective just means like
you're deciding to do it.
They're being like, look, you don't need this, you want it. It's like, well, the kidney's gonna explode at some point in my life. I would rather it have the surgery before that happens. So as far as like
that's what you meant when you said that they used the 27 years of it like not killing you against you.
Yeah, that was it.
That's
literally, they're
crazy.
like, they're like, look, it's congenital. We can tell you were born with it. You came in saying that you've had back pain since you were like 10 years old. Because it turns out I've had back pain my whole life. It's not my back, it's my kidney. It's just my kidney goes out and it feels like your back because that's where it is. Legit, no, seriously. Like they say it actually happens a lot. The triage nurse that I went into the ICU and saw was like, look, you're presenting with all the symptoms of a kidney stone, but you don't have a kidney stone. So let's like do a scan the first time ever. Because I've gone to the hospital 3 times before this because I'll just wake up and it'll be out. I'll just wake up and for whatever reason, maybe I had too much caffeine. Maybe I just like didn't drink enough water or just my kidney's like, fuck you for today. And it's just gone. And I'm talking like 9 out of 10. And I'm not a bitch with pain. So like when I went last time, they gave me like the max amount of morphine you could to try and like basically knock me out. And I was still just like, look, it's not working. Like you need to do something. But then as soon as it's gone, I'm back to happy. Like right now I have no pain at all. So it's either 100 or 0. So it's not motivating to want to like,
we should stay recording up until you
it'll probably be a while. So like taking care of myself, I've changed my whole diet. I got to like drink. I mean, you guys probably see me fucking with like the chug jug as my like channel calls it. Like
I
try to go through like that.
Yeah, where's the cranberry juice, dog? Where's the cranberry juice?
Yeah, well, so the thing is, I've got to find the right balance between making my kidney work but not overwork, because that's when it freaks the fuck out. So it's a real balancing act at this point. It's just apparently, it's good, really good. It's good for your kidneys, specifically your kidneys, your liver. Like when you get a drug test, like if you're gonna get a job and you smoke weed, like you drink you drink fucking cranberry juice for a week straight and it flushes you out. It's a diuretic. It makes you need to piss all the time. But like that can also make my kidney work too hard.
I pee maybe 10 to 15 times a day.
Yeah, it means you're hydrated. That's good. Yeah, like that's pretty much what I have to try and do. Water. Yeah, so like that side of things I'm taking care of because I'm not an idiot. Like I'm not just gonna like let myself die. But like as far as like like training and like doing heaps of weights and like exercise like I used to, no, like that's taken back burner because I'm doing like 300-hour stream months, YouTube video every single day. Like the priorities will shift back. I know they will. It's just right now while things are going good, I'm gonna ride it out. But I've been saying that for like a year and it just keeps fucking going. So
keep riding it, baby. Keep riding
exactly.
it.
But when I get to LA, I know me as a person. I grew up being super self-conscious. I was like overweight in high school. Then I hit the gym like every day for like 7 days a week, like 7 years. Built up a bunch of confidence. It's the first time in my life I'm starting to like dip in confidence again. So I know I'm gonna hit the gym hard when I get to LA. Like right now, I'm in lockdown.
It's crazy what it does.
My exactly. I'm gonna be seen. Yeah, I'm gonna walk outside. I'm gonna look at like a car window and be like, I feel like I look like shit. Fuck it, we're working out again. And then I'm just gonna work out every day.
And I'm sure we have a similar mentality because we're both like heavy in the gym for a long amount of time. it's crazy how much it dips your confidence, and when you get back into it, dude, I'm so confident right now. Like I feel great.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Like I don't need a six-pack. I just want to, you know, I eat whatever the fuck I want whenever, but I do the exercise and I fucking, you know, it's like whatever.
Exactly. And even then, though, you eating whatever you want would still be not a lot of people's definition of eating whatever you want. Like once you've come from that clean eating background, you can still stick to it somewhat.
Like,
exactly. You still eat pretty well.
Exactly. Like I eat for the most part well. But when I want to eat shit, I'll eat shit. Like after this podcast, we're going and we're eating shit.
Yeah, you're gonna go have friends and stuff. You don't want to be that guy. Like I used to be that guy. I don't want to bring a Tupperware container.
And he's gonna eat my ass.
Yeah.
So
low calories though. Like it's not too
bro. You know who looks really fucking good? Like full homo from working out. Yeah. For PK.
Oh, that PK looks so good.
God.
Yeah, he did. What? Yeah. And he was one of the ones, like I said, like when you can see weight in your face, like he can show a neck up photo and you're like, bro, you've lost so much weight. That's when you've had like, in my opinion, a super impressive transformation. And he's done it right too. Like he leaned down, he did a diet, and then he started like putting on some weight and stuff. He's done it really well. Him and Range is the other one that's gone super underappreciated. Range has done well. And Benji, you see Benji? He lost 50 pounds. 50 pounds is what Benji Fishy lost, and he's not like a super tall dude, so like Benji's looking great, but he doesn't post all the time. I think he's made like one photo because he doesn't stream with a face cam that much, you can't tell, but as soon as you see a photo of Benji, you're like, damn, you look healthy. I love it. It's great. PK definitely did the big train, and he grinds so hard. The fact that PK found time, he's doing like daily videos on like 6 channels, fucking Twitch video like every day. He's running like a full company. He just dropped like a crazy merch line. Like the fact that PK finds time for it is impressive.
Metal umbrella,
yeah, it looks sick. I like it.
It looks cool. I'm not into anime, so but it looks cool.
No way.
Edwin
really?
is too.
What's your favorite anime?
I'm big weeb. Probably Attack on Titan if I had to pick one.
My man.
Yeah, I used to. So I was a big like.
It doesn't matter what you would have said
when I was like.
It doesn't matter what you would have said. He would have said, "My man."
No, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Nah, Attack on Titan is top tier for a lot of people who actually. I'm more of a
Attack on Titan was the #1 show in fucking America, dude. It was the #1 show. Like it wasn't even like an anime. It was like mainstream as fuck, bro. Like rappers rap about it and shit. Like people love it.
That's crazy too.
All right, second favorite, real quick.
For me, it's probably got to be between Tokyo Ghoul or My Hero Academia.
My man.
So one of those two.
My man.
Nah, cause
I didn't like My Hero Academia. Deku's kind of a beta. I didn't really like him.
Okay, fair. Yeah, it's fair. I can
I'm
see
a big fan of Academia nuts.
As I said, this is what happens in my chat too. I'll go into weeb talk. Like, so I have like a Naruto, like fucking Steve mode. And we always have lock up the weebs because during like viewing parties, like when it's big numbers, we got to avoid the weeb talk because it just alienates like half the audience. Half the audience 100%, is like, fucking, they're like loving that shit. Fucking Deku's a bitch. And I fucking love like Levi. And then like, but the other half the audience just sitting there like, I've got no fucking clue. What's that? They can't participate at all.
Is that the one with the tentacles?
I always lock the weebs up.
They all have tentacles.
That's the anime you like, right?
Dude, did you hear that next season potentially in the battle pass
it's Naruto.
Naruto.
Yeah, it's Naruto, but even more so, there's leaks of like full Naruto mythics. Like next season looks like it's got like Naruto in it, not just like Master Chief Halo's there, but nothing's actually in the game. Like Hypex was talking about like mythic kunais and shit. Yeah.
No way, dude. I recently stopped playing Fortnite. Like I just like quit it. Like I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I just stopped playing it altogether. But I told my chat, I'm like, bro. I'm going to come back to buy the battle pass, all 100 levels of it, and then I'm gonna leave
just
again.
For Naruto. Yeah, just put on Naruto, just look at it in the lobby, and then leave. Yeah.
You know, obviously you got to be critical or whatnot of what you think, because that's your job. Like you make videos and then you change, blah blah. There was a TikTok that Edgy posted to you the other day from your stream about you talking shit about the item shop.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the item shop is crazy. It used to be an item shop, now it's a fucking item mall. Right?
Yeah, it is.
But what's it called? It was a clip of like 30 seconds of you basically just talking shit about the item shop, about like, oh, look at this ad. I
didn't like that clip too much as well. My TikTok guy posted that clip and I deleted it because I was like, that came across more bitchy than what I wanted to. For me, it was.
It's like, who cares if it's an ad? If it's a good skin, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, see, that's why. So before I phrased that topic, that's why I didn't like that video, because that kind of did the rounds and people were talking about it. I had a big discussion where I don't care about ads or collaborations whatsoever, as long as you maintain, in my opinion, the same development of what we expect of the game. But all I'm seeing is collaborations are going up tenfold, and the game is going down tenfold. So for me,
Fair.
clearly you don't have the
Right.
manpower for both. So I only hate the ads in the sense that they're what I see stopping the game from progressing map wise. Like you added 3 trees this season and a couple drops, but you've done like 18 collaborations with the biggest companies in the world. Yeah, literally. And like the Ariana Grande event, right? Like I had a big stick with that, and a lot of people just thought I was being a bitch and just trying to complain. I was like, no, Ariana Grande had like 6 different fucking maps, like crazy design maps. It was insane. That is where the map changes from the last year or two went. I am fully convinced of that. Map development is what. So for me, I don't hate Ariana Grande. The event was sick. If I had the event and I had my gameplay changes, I would have been like, well, fuck yeah, Ariana Grande. Like,
hire
whatever.
somebody else. You have the money. You're making
it one
bags.
or the other. Yeah, so I'm seeing one or the other. So I'm hating on the collaboration side and ads of Fortnite because clearly that is taking all your attention, or at least a good majority of it. Because the map changes, I did a video on this recently. I would argue that we've had maybe 5% of the level of content we've had in Chapter 1. I know COVID. I know the game's not popping like it used to. So I think it'd be fair to accept 50, 20%. But 5, like genuinely, like we are getting about 5% of the content we used to. That's not good enough for me. And I'm going to keep saying that.
I think a new map would make me enjoy the game again.
Yeah, or just major map changes, which this season looks like it might have. Like genuinely, it looks like it might
change.
Oh, you want like Chapter 3?
You need a new map, bro.
Chapter 3 is coming, bro. I feel like every chapter they're probably gonna change it. You know what I mean? Like
I think Chapter 3 is coming as well. Like I was talking about this on stream yesterday. I'm actually talking about in a video tonight, but it's right now they've done very deliberate wording in 3 separate places where they've said Chapter 2 season 7, season 8, and the season after season 8. And that seems like such fucking weird wording. Like, why would you
season 9?
Yeah, they've done it 3 times now, which makes me think it's Chapter 3, Season 1. And everyone keeps saying that, oh, no, it's going to be 10 seasons because Chapter 1 was. Like, why? We had one chapter that was 10 seasons. Why would the second one have to be 10? Like, there was no reason. And then Donald Mustard said recently in an interview to describe the season, you know how they always ask him to describe the season? What did he say? He said it's the final reality. I'm like, for me, like, I don't know. There's the last reality.
Donald Mustard
the last
speaks
reality.
alien, bro. He speaks more alien than Elon Musk. So it's like unfair.
He goes a bit,
They're probably friends, bro.
He's real cryptic. They're both robots.
You know, the problem that I had with all of the ads, like the partnerships and shit, was that I really, dude. See, I'm a casual player. I liked the lore. You know, like the Chapter 1, Season 1 through 5 lore.
The stories were sick, like the mechs and stuff. Yeah.
Like Kevin, the Cube, and then like all that shit, and then
that was cool,
dude. And then one season, all of a sudden, all of the lore just went away, and it went to a straight like Marvel ad.
Marvel, it was Marvel. Season 4, Marvel. Yeah,
the whole season was a Marvel ad. But I will say the caveat to that is also once again being a casual player. As much as I miss the lore and it making sense. The thing that brought me back to Fortnite after I like stopped playing it a little bit in the past was the skins. I'm not gonna lie. Like Venom, one of my favorite characters. Master Chief, my favorite video game of all time. Like all that shit. Dude, like Fortnite is a Super Smash Bros of fucking BRs. And that is so cool. That is so dope. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit brings me back, and like, dude, like when I buy the Naruto skin, I might run a few games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But see, what I've been arguing as well is like minimize, focus on what you want, and have it have real gameplay and cosmetic changes. Like Gotham, right? That was fucking sick. If you're a Batman fan, not only could you be Batman, Gotham was different. It had different items. It felt really good. Like again, Stark season, you had Stark show up, but you had crazy mythics. You had the skins. It felt like they planned it out. Look at this most recent Rick and Morty one. There's fucking Rick and Morty, and they're in one little house, an IO house, but it's exactly like all the other ones, and they're just fucking there, and they don't have an item that's related to them at all. There's not like, you know what I mean? It just felt like they just did the cosmetics. So I'm good with the cosmetics for the most part. Like put them in the store, whatever. But if you really want them to bang or bring people back like they used to, make actual real gameplay map changes. Like you'd want to be like again, this is gonna fucking hit at you hard, Edwin. I was saying this on a video. Like imagine it is like a fucking Hidden Leaf POI, and you go and fight fucking the Hokage or whatever, and you get like a mythic. Like that would feel so much cooler than just I'm running around as Naruto. Yeah, and you don't want to alienate like people like Arab who like I don't know what the fuck's happening. But as long as it was fun, you would still enjoy it and you'd vibe with it. But it would just it hit that much harder for the people who care. But they're just doing too much for me. Like the Ariana Grande one was the worst for me because that just brought a bunch of people to come watch the event they literally guaranteed just exited Fortnite fucking instantly after. They didn't even play one pub match. Why are we catering to those people? Like again, it might make money. I'm sure you sold a bunch of Ariana Grande skins. Sick. Put that money back into the game and the rest of us will care. But you're not doing that. It just seems like the money is getting pocketed and doing more collabs and nothing is getting into the game. Like it's just Fortnite right now looks like a cash cow until it dies, and that scares me. It makes me sad. I care about the game and I want it to last.
Dude, we were talking about how like, games like Fortnite, they could have introduced like the ninja skin and like the other creator icon skins like way earlier when they were like on top peaking. But
they take so long.
What games do, and I've seen this before in other games, is when a game is new and it's succeeding astronomically, they will not support other creators until they're on a decline, and then that's when they call in the creators. Then that's when like, okay, now we need your audience.
They feel like they need you more. 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, it's also like I've talked to a few people personally who are involved in the Icon series skin situation. I won't say who, just because again, I don't know if they're allowed to leak the information. It's a long process legally. It like they started the conversations when they were popping, like when it's just literally about a year and a half to get Icon going, like because they got to do all the legality of like, I'm sure there's some kind of revenue split between who gets it and stuff like that. Like me, Arab, you were in stream the other day, we were talking about the whole bundle thing. Like bundles are just like a little bit of like here it is for you, and hopefully someone will buy the skin and whatever. Icon series is like a different beast. Like that would be like 500 meetings of like proper back and forth.
Yeah, make sure the IPs are
it'd be insane. I don't know. That's like I'm keen for Fortnite, but it's definitely going in a weird way.
You're getting your wife to start streaming.
Well, hey, didn't get it till she decided to.
Oh, really? So she enjoys it.
Yeah, she enjoys it. She loves it. Well, she told me about it. She's like, look, I don't want to. She came to me originally like, look, I think streaming would be really fun, because she started watching a bunch of Twitch streamers. Like every time I go downstairs, if she's like cooking dinner or if she's like studying, there's a Twitch stream on. And she's been doing that for like maybe about like 9 months now, like a year. And I was like, really getting into it. She's like, yeah. And I started to get the sense that she wanted to stream but felt like it was taking my thing. And I was like, no, streaming's the best thing ever. Like same like I said with you guys, like you want your friends to stream and shit. Get into it, build a community. It's so nice having people care about you. I was like, look, it might be a bit funnier because you're gonna have kids probably come into your stream asking when I'm gonna go live, and it's gonna be annoying. But as long as you're prepared for that, it'll be all right. But she's absolutely loved it. Yeah, she's got right into it, and she's doing something so far removed from me that it doesn't matter. Like it seems fucking stupid to go into a cooking stream and ask about me and Fortnite. Like you just look like a dumbass. So like I think that kind of makes people do it less. But yeah, she's loving it.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
good for you.
It's cool. Like my brother streams too. Like last night, my brother was streaming. Me and my wife were playing Fall Guys with him and stuff. He got right into it because he got me into games. Like he's got like full sleeve tattoos of video game tats and stuff. Like I grew up with gaming, and it's awesome. And I love that I'm not trying to like give them the career, like because you want to like earn it on your own, but like, you know, a shout out here and there and like sharing like my platform with some of my community with them is such a nice feeling. I love it so much.
It's cool participating in other people's streams, like when people
like Annie's got partner.
Stopping by his shit. Oh, really?
No way.
That's sick.
Yeah, she got partner. Yeah. But again, that was like it was the opposite. Like, again, people like, she's pulling like 150, 200 viewers sometimes, just like cooking cakes and shit. Like, there is no fucking way that's my audience. Like, there is no way my audience is sitting there vibing. Like, yeah, it got some people who wanted that who also like me. Yeah. But I go into her chat and I don't recognize 90% of them because they don't fucking watch me. They either stop watching me because they thought Annie was better, or they just don't watch me anymore. And it's sick. I love it.
Yeah, you fell off. The hood watches Annie now.
I know. They watch Annie now. Fuck, man. I gotta get some cooking / viewing party in this so I can fucking bake a cake while like talking about Fortnite.
Dude, I actually like on some it's like late night for me, but I'm sure it's like not for you. I actually fuck with your Minecraft streams because you got really nice shaders. Man.
Yeah, it's the best vibe, because good shaders, you play some real chill lo-fi and it's real relaxing. I started to learn more and more that
lo-fi, homie. Nobody.
I love playing lo-fi only with Minecraft lo-fi. Trust me, Edwin knows what the fuck it feels like. It's just sitting there, just chilling out, doing some monotonous shit over and over again.
So I have a question because I never actually did shaders for Minecraft. Does that shit fucking nuke your computer? Like is that hard on it?
It's tougher depending on what you do. But like honestly, if you got a decent PC, turn the shaders on and just turn your like render distance down a bit. Just don't render 50 chunks. But it's nice. I can't play, like I went to do hardcore and everyone's like, you got to turn off shaders for hardcore because like you can't see shit in the dark. And I was like, I'm not playing this game without shaders because it's the whole like feel for me. It's the immersion for me. But I don't know, like streams like that, I started to learn Minecraft when I started doing that and people really fuck with it. I started to learn that like I'm never going to be like Ron. Like you guys just had the podcast with Ron. Again, we're talking about viewing parties, different style. I'm never going to have that fucking high octane, crazy energy. I'll talk a lot, but it will until I'm casting, it will never feel like above like a 6 out of 10 energy wise because I'm just chilling with it. But I've realized some people want that. I've done streams where I've been playing Fortnite Arena, chilling out by myself, just vibing, you know, doing my thing. And then I'll play with someone like Volks, who I think is the best fucking content. Love Volks, super fun. But he'll start being on some crazy weird sus shit. He'll start yelling. I'll start getting into it. And I'll actually maybe go down in viewership sometimes because my audience doesn't fuck with that as much. It was Minecraft was the realization for me that I don't need to try and make everything feel crazy high energy or particularly entertaining. Some people just love, like you said, having me on in the background chilling. And when I start yelling, it goes against that. They're like, oh, fucking, this is too much for me now. Like,
dude,
you know what I mean?
So I actually recently like conceptualized the idea of parking your view. You know what I'm saying? So like I'll be editing or whatever, like I'll be doing something and I'll park my view somewhere. And it actually is very reliant on how chill it is, because like if I'm working, I don't want to hear he's on height, like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, if I'm doing those casting streams, that's not it. You just get like fucking
exactly. And that's the thing, like the other reason I feel like people fuck the other reason I feel like people fuck with your Minecraft stream specifically too is because I feel like you seem more accessible to them in the sense that you're just vibing. You know what I'm saying? Like they can talk to you and you actually like reply and shit.
I'm not trying to like be anything crazy when I'm playing Minecraft. That's my like go-to chill session game. But that's same with viewing parties to an extent as well. One of the big things recently with viewing parties. Yeah, just talk, just to fucking talk. And like, and you as well, like for me, it's hard. Like I like the fact when I transitioned away from the coaching and guide style of content, because that brings some interesting questions. I'm sure you've experienced, Arab. I've transitioned from the like, when should I take high ground on second rotating with one pad of rift and fucking my two nuts in my right hand. Like I fucking hate that shit. Like it's just crazy, just way too in-depth. Yeah, I've now gone the other route where I just get asked, who's the best player? Who's the best this? Who do you think this? And like anytime anything happens with anyone, what's my opinion on it? But yeah, when I do Minecraft and it just gets that away and it's just literally talking about anything and everything, that's where you build like the core community. And I'm still trying to make sure I have those sessions in there. Yeah, the numbers might not be there, but it's always the people who fuck with me heavy and will follow me to anything. And that's what I want. Because
I streamed just chatting last night for like 5 hours, 400 viewers.
Such a good vibe.
It was the best 400 viewers.
It's so good.
It was just
it's great.
Not a weird question.
No. Yeah,
it was pure. It's great. You know, it's the core community. They all fuck with each other. Everyone's inactive.
Literally.
Aussie, I'm excited to see what you do in LA, bro. I'm excited for us to be able to hang out too, and you know, do a mukbang together.
Do you remember our bet? Do you remember our agreement?
What was our agreement?
Yeah, no way you forgot. I remember. We agreed. This is way back at the first AO. If you come to Australia first, I buy you dinner.
Yes.
If I come to the US, you buy me dinner.
Yes,
whoever goes where.
That.
And I pretty much agreed to that, thinking I was going to lose it, because I was like, I'm not going to be in America for the next year, and you'll be there for AO. But then AO got cancelled, so it looks like, bitch, I'm getting a free dinner.
I love that. I love that, bro. And it's crazy because even if we didn't have that bet, I would still probably buy you the first dinner.
I'm so excited to hang out with everyone. I'm so fucking keen. Even just play games with the homies. Like I'm so excited to be in NA. Like, because that's where all my friends are. Like I'm so excited.
I'm excited for this, and I'm excited for when next time, because you're definitely gonna come to Florida while you're in the US.
Oh, 100%.
There's gonna be some event down here. We're gonna have a studio, and then we'll kick it and we'll talk about your fucking.
Dude, I can't wait to introduce you to my pet meth gator.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's go. You guess you can't pat it though, I'm guessing, right? You just can't pat the meth gator. Gotta fucking keep your distance. No, I'm super excited. That's what I wanted to travel too. Like
needle or not.
Yeah, exactly. I want to do some 2-3 days off. Like I want to do some trips around America. Like I want to even do like if there's a Europe event and stuff. Yeah, like I'm definitely doing all that.
Too,
like,
yeah, bro. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm so excited for it. Fuck yeah.
Thank you guys for making it to the fucking end.
Let's go.
Make sure you guys follow Aussie on his socials. They're linked in the description below. If you guys made it to the end, whether you're on Spotify, Apple, or YouTube, you're a fucking real one. So why are you not going in the description and clicking everyone's links everywhere? We're fucking uploading on TikTok now, by the way. It's booming. Aussie, booming.
Nice. That's sick.
It's been 4 days and we have like 4 videos over 100K views.
That's clean.
Crazy,
good shit. That's
bro. Crazy.
And what, just like the highlights, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, it's like a minute clip.
I'm gonna check that shit out. That's sick.
We clip your kidney exploding. Boom.
Fuck yeah,
how Aussie Antics almost died.
Easy. And it's not on Twitch, so we can't get in trouble because it's not live.
Exactly.
No self-harm. It's just me dying. It's great.
Anyways.
What are you? That's what TikTok. I just wanted TikTok to follow you. I just wanted TikTok to follow you, and it came up straight away. I was like,
do you use TikTok? Did Arab add any outro music? I was like, what the fuck?
Do you use TikTok?
No, I just got your whole shit demonetized. The whole video now is just.
Do you use TikTok?
I use TikTok a fair bit, yeah. So I got Fuji. Fuji
runs not
TikTok,
do you upload? Obviously you upload.
Oh, do I use it? Yes, I do. Yeah. So actually, funny story again before, because I know we're ending soon. So I'm not gonna name. Oh, if I name names, he's gonna know, and he watches this podcast too. It's okay. I've talked about openly on stream to thousands of people. So one of my mods used to run my TikTok, and he forgot sometimes that he was on my TikTok, and he'd scroll through it. So when I first got TikTok, I was like, why? Yes, but of a different variety to my preference.
Younger kids, because he's younger.
My mod's openly gay, which is definitely putting him out here. He's very openly gay, so it's okay. So I'm like, bro, why the fuck is TikTok just a bunch of thirst trap dudes? Like, I'm like, this app sucks ass. So and then Benny was like, bro, that might have been me, and I was like, fuck. So it took me like months of using TikTok to fuck the algorithm back into what I wanted. Like, so I would get like half naked dude, Fortnite. Fucking watch that shit through. So it's gonna recommend me some more Fortnite, and then fucking dude.
So let me get this straight. You watched half
No,
naked dudes for months?
don't get this straight. Aussie's trying to get this straight right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, literally. Yeah. So that was basically my first impression of TikTok was funny, but now TikTok, but for me it's dangerous. That's the dangerous app. That's the sink 2 hours into it, laying in your bed when you're supposed to be up doing shit. Like, it's the way they've done is so smart. The fact you have to like exit it twice just to get off the fucking thing, they're smart, man. TikTok's dangerous. So like if you press back on TikTok, it'll take you to another TikTok, and you press back again to like get off the app. I don't know if maybe it's the Samsung.
Are you on
thing.
Samsung? Oh, you're on Samsung.
Yeah, Samsung. So it's like, I'll show you. Like, this probably won't get you fucked over. Hopefully, let's do like, I'll just go to a TikTok. I'll show you. Like, it's fucking crazy. No other app is like this. So if you're just like scrolling TikTok, whatever, you go back, it gives you another one. It just went back to another one, and then you press back again, and then you go back. You got to press it twice in a row, so they got another chance to get you. They're like, wait, you might like this one, and then there you go, you're gone again. It's bad. Smart. It's bad.
Anyways, you guys made it to the end. Make sure to check out all the boys on their fucking socials. You guys want the shorter shit? That's on TikTok. We'll see you guys the fuck later.
Let's go.
Peace.